Now, if you know anything about Goldfield and Banks, you know that this is an Australian brand, and a long time ago, they had this super viral hit that people are still talking about today, and the fragrance is called Pacific Rock Moss. Well, they just launched a brand new perfume. This one is called Pacific Rock Flower. And in today's Cephalabon contributor video, I'm going to be talking to you all about this fragrance, the notes, the smell, performance, comparisons, longevity, all that good stuff. Also, where you can get it and sample it. And I'm also going to let you in on a very special giveaway opportunity where somebody is going to be able to take home a bottle of this fragrance. But before I dive into the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really, really mean a lot to me. So listen, this is a Cephalabon contributor video, so if you want to participate for your chance to win a bottle, it's quite simple. All you have to do is shoot on over to cephalabon.com. It's going to be the first link down below in the description box. And after you've become a registered reader, just drop a thoughtful comment on the article. And that is going to include your participation for the giveaway. So best of luck. The only thing is make sure to check back on over to cephalabon.com on the date that's mentioned in the article, because that's when the winner is going to be announced. So if you've been announced as the winner, you don't want to miss the opportunity to claim your prize. So here's the thing. I know with these fragrances, some people want to sample them first, totally understandable. You can sample this fragrance at Perfumology. I'm also going to drop the link down below. Perfumology is not sponsoring this video. They probably don't even know that I'm linking them down below, but I love Nir. I love his mother. They are such incredible people. They're such spectacular hosts. Every time I make my way to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the historical district, I always make sure to stop by Perfumology. They're just the friendliest people. So what are we going to get from this fragrance? Now, is this going to become the viral hit that the original was? Potentially. Potentially. This is amazing, by the way. So this one is Mimosa and Peony. The peony in here, it's light, it's airy, it's sensual, it's feminine, it's flirty, it's romantic, but the mimosa adds this beautiful charisma and character to the perfume. So mimosa is a floral ingredient that could be a little powdery, not so much in the case of this perfume, but it also smells a bit like almond flour. That's flour, F-L-O-U-R, as in the baking ingredient. So I love the combination of the mimosa and the peony. And it's done so well in here, that touch of eucalyptus in the opening, giving it this sort of mentholated feel. You also have a bit of a citrusy personality. I believe there's lemon, but it's not overly bright or overly tart. As a matter of fact, what I get from this is the peony, mimosa, and sandalwood combination. Yeah, there's also cedar and patchouli and the dried down. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't get a lot of that. I do get this creamy, rich sandalwood that at times kind of smells like fig or fig leaf or coconut. There's this creaminess about it, which is why I don't know if there's tonka bean in here, but my initial guess would have been there's a lot of coconut, tonka bean, and sandalwood, period. If I had to guess, that's what I would have said. I think it also bears resemblance to Mystic Bliss from the same brand, but I think this one is going to be more diffusive with more of a floral personality. So my ladies out there, I think you're going to love this one, especially if you like to prioritize wearing some more floral-leaning olfactive DNAs on the market. This is superb, especially considering the fact that I think there's a lot of floral notes that are overdone. Gardenia, jasmine, iris, rose. This has none of those, but it's also not a soliflor, right? So you have the combination of the mimosa and the peony. This one is really enchanting and really addictive. So I think you're going to fall in love with this one. I'm going to be honest with you though. I think Pacific Rock Moss, despite moss being in the name, is more citrusy, less of an emphasis on the florals. This one, on the other hand, less citrus, more florals, but it also smells completely different from the original, right? The original is one that I always compared to Aqua Fiorentina by Creed or Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. And there's a lot of other fragrances that are kind of bearing that profile. Again, it doesn't smell explicitly like any of those fragrances, but it can be worn for the same occasions. This one doesn't give me that olfactive connection at all. This is not reminiscent of anything that I have personally put my nose on, but it's sexy. It is such a great, fun, lighthearted summer perfume that is on the playful side of things, and it's summery without smelling tropical. I think if you're looking for a bit of that tropical vibe, go with Mystic Bliss. I know the brand has so many incredible fragrances: the sparkling, bright, citrusy, tangy nature of Ingenious Ginger, the dark, sophisticated lavender and leather combination in Purple Suede, the bright, mossy, and refreshing vibe that is achieved in Bohemian Lime. I mean, the brand really has a ton of phenomenal selections to choose from, and Pacific Rock Flower, I think, is going to be a hit. So look, you have an opportunity to win a bottle. Don't miss this opportunity, please. It would not be wise for you to not participate, especially considering the fact that it's free. And I want to give a very special thank you to the brand and contestants for allowing this giveaway to happen on this account. My heart goes out to you. I love you so much. Thank you for always being so kind and so generous. And obviously, I want you, and by the way, look, I love this fade from light blue to pink. It's sexy. It is such a sexy fragrance. Anyway, I hope you have the opportunity to try it soon. First up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, it is unique. I think it's a flanker. I'm guessing it's a flanker or a reinterpretation of one of their previous releases, but it's so unique. Smells nothing like their previous release. And that's a fragrance with which I have a lot of experience. Believe me, longevity on this one, 8 hours. Solid longevity. The sandalwood, the patchouli, those fixative ingredients are really anchoring this composition, contributing to that long-lasting appeal. And projection on this one, really good for the first hour and a half of application. It radiated at an arm's length, but it did not become an elbow's length scent until around hour 5.5 or 6. It became a skin scent right around hour 8, I want to say. It's all going to be contingent on your skin chemistry though. Versatility for this one, more for the daytime, more for the hotter weather, and more for casual scenarios. If you want something formal, go with Ingenious Ginger, go with Purple Suede, go with the Extrait, or not the Extrait, the Elixir for Silky Woods. Those convey formality. This is more of a fun, playful, lighthearted, outgoing, casual vibe. And as far as the presentation is concerned, the name is really cool, but I love this gradient fade on the bottle. And the cap does not click into place, but it is a snug fit. You can pick it up from the cap. Distribution on the atomizer, nice and wide, very forceful, very powerful. My final, it smells good. My final verdict on this fragrance is, I think it's going to be a hit for the summertime. If you're a fan of those creamy, and I hate saying this because it's not in the note breakdown, if you're a fan of fig leaf, fig, coconut fragrances, that creamy, rich, slightly sweet sandalwood, you're going to love this one. Pacific Rock Flower by Goldfield and Banks. Anyway, participate in the giveaway. First link down below to ceflaban.com. Drop a thoughtful comment on the article. Be a registered reader. Check back on the date that's mentioned in the article. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you enjoyed my take on the brand new Goldfield and Banks fragrance Pacific Rock Flower. Thank you for watching. I hope you took something of value. If you did, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would mean everything to me. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.